Hi everybody, welcome to a special kind of side episode of Post-Call Gaming streaming. We had talked last time we had done some Valkyria Chronicles 4 streaming that we would take the chance to talk a little bit about some of the characters in Valkyria Chronicles 4, go over some of the character descriptions, and I thought it would be a fun time to do that now that we've gotten quite a decent sized crew. You're going to see the screen freeze a little bit for a second, and then we're going to get right back into it. Just 1 sec. You might hear some double audio for a second as well. Alright, let's go ahead. So Claude Wallace, Edinburgh Army First Lieutenant, age 22, pretty young. Commander of Squad E, from the city of Hoffen in Gallia, keenly attuned to changes in climate and weather. So Claude's our main protagonist. He's clearly modeled after Welkin, who is the protagonist in the first Valkyria Chronicles. It's interesting because Welkin was also a nature guy, but he was much more animals, much more kind of like a ecologist or biologist, animal biologist, whereas Claude just seems to be, I guess, like a really finely tuned weatherman. So we'll see how that changes over the course of the game. We've got Riley Miller next, Edinburgh Army Second Lieutenant, age 21, so 1 year younger than Claude. Squad E Grenadier, from the city of Hoffen in Gallia. She seems to share some painful history with Claude, which we've seen multiple times on the stream. It's just going to be interesting to see what the story plays out with that. We've got Raz next. Raz, interestingly, doesn't have a last name. It's kind of curious. I wonder if that's because he's a Darkson, which is this game's the history or world in Valkyria Chronicles has a race of people known as the Darkson. They're kind of blamed for some tragic event, which we learn more about in the original Valkyria Chronicles. Since we're going to stream that one day, I figured we'll just leave that as it is. Edinburgh Army Sergeant, age 23, Squad E Fire Team Leader, from the city of Hoffen in Gallia. As a Darkson, he's athletic and a very capable soldier. Interesting facial expression. We got Kai Shulin next. Edinburgh Army First Sergeant, age 23, Squad E Fire Team Leader, from the city of Hoffen in Gallia, loves fresh baked bread, perhaps more than life itself. My favorite party member right now. Kai just kicks all kinds of butt. Minerva Victor, Edinburgh Army First Lieutenant, age 22, Commander of Squad F. Appointed Senior Lieutenant, she holds authority over all other squad commanders. Her father, a respected army official, ensured she kept high standards for herself. She values chivalry and honor, but she can also be quite stubborn. And we've seen that side of her already. Miles Arbeck, Edinburgh Army Sergeant, age 20, Squad E Tank Operator. He's got undeniable talent when it comes to piloting and driving a tank. He's also our youngest member of the squad so far. We've got Crystal Ward, Edinburgh Army Corporal, age 22, Squad F Scout, one of Minerva's subordinates, and a competent soldier who excels at recon. Most of the time, she is reliable and very sociable. Most of the time. She acts as Minerva's right-hand woman, and the two have been close friends for a long time. Up next, Karen Stewart, our lovely medic. Edinburgh Army Corporal, age 17, Squad E Medic, eldest girl of a large family. She planned on medical school, but enlisted to support her household. Oh. We got Ragnarok, age 10, Squad E Rescue Dog, male, helps in rescuing wounded soldiers. He used to be a stray, but is extremely intelligent and exceptionally brave. Fearlessly runs through gunfire and even explosions. Won't leave a hurt comrade behind. He's very prideful and stubbornly refuses petting, mostly. Curtis Blackwell, who's been a star of our squad so far. Edinburgh Army Squad E Scout, age 18. Ooh, very young. Most believe him to be cold and stoic, but he's really just shy. He has a younger sister named Eileen. He grew up with Laurent, and the two have been friends since childhood. He admires Laurent's easy friendliness with others. We've got Godwin, Edinburgh Army E Scout, age 35, a battlefield scavenger, cynical, sarcastic, and prickly to anyone who talks to him. Trusts no one. We've got Jester Mooney, Edinburgh Army Squad E Scout, age 43, one of our older squad members, an optimistic man who rolls with the punches. He has a weakness for gambling, which has landed him deep in debt. Got Rosetta Valeriano, Edinburgh Army Squad E Scout, age 28, presents as feminine, birth name is Rossano, fights to end the war and combat anti-Darkson discrimination. Nice. Cool lady. Teresa Leach, Edinburgh Army Squad E Scout, age 19, a med school student who strives to become a doctor, very intelligent, with a serious, studious personality. We got a lot of student doctors on the team. Nico Emery, Edinburgh Army Squad E Scout, age 16. Wow, she's just a baby. An earnest, hard-working girl, very trusting, and believes in her heart that everyone is capable of good. That's sweet. Millennia Hudson, Edinburgh Army Squatty Scout, age 26, a kind woman who seems out of place on a battlefield. She seems to have a personal reason for joining the army. Guess we'll find that out. Zyga, Edinburgh Army Squatty Shock Trooper, age 18, Darkson, tends to get carried away in the heat of the moment. Raz's right-hand man, or so he claims. Scott Aldis, Edinburgh Army Squatty Shock Trooper, age 24, a simple man who takes all things literally and follows orders to the letter without question. Got a bit of a Rock Lee haircut there. A couple more to go through. Let's go through Ryan Ford. Edinburgh Army Squatty Shock Trooper, age 63. Wow, I guess he's got the gray to really accentuate that. A skilled mercenary. Rumors say that he appears in large-scale wars and leads his side to victory. Viola Bryce, Edinburgh Army Squatty Shock Trooper, age 20. A vicious warrior. She lives for combat and fights in constant search of even greater strength. Does she have green lipstick? Cool. Emmy Maestro, Edinburgh Army Squatty Shock Trooper, age 21, was working as a mercenary and bounty hunter, can be cunning, violent, and coldly opportunistic. All the shock troopers are kind of like sadistic. Florent Valois, Edinburgh Army Squatty Shock Trooper, age 21, serious, straightforward, and somewhat stubborn, for better or worse, though typically the latter. Ferrier Blanchard, Edinburgh Army Squatty Shock Trooper, age 17, a girl who hides her face behind an iron mask. Whatever her reason, she avoids talking about it. Okay. Laurent McLeod, Edinburgh Army Squatty Lancer, age 18, very passionate about his cause, brave and believes in justice. In his eyes, right makes might. That's really nice, actually. Right makes might. Kygel Haman, Edinburgh Army Squatty Lancer, age 60, short-tempered, prone to long rants. He's kind and protective behind his bluster, especially to new recruits. He's like the dad of our group. Jimmy Frank, Edinburgh Army Squatty Lancer, age 32, a helpful veteran soldier with good advice, but being deployed with him somehow makes people uneasy. I wonder why. Gene Matrix, yeah, another of our favorites. Edinburgh Army Squatty Lancer, age 29, a born soldier with an incredible physique. Usually tries to solve most of her problems with brute force. Brittany Scarlett, Edinburgh Army Squatty Lancer, age 42, single mother who others turn to for life advice, particularly the other younger woman in the squad. I love that backstory. Allard Abington, Edinburgh Army Squatty Engineer, age 28, a man who loves tanks with a passion. He can usually identify parts and models on sight and spec alone. Rebecca Longhurst, Edinburgh Army Squatty Engineer, age 24, cold personality, brusque, has not much inclined to socializing with her peers around the squad. Aladdin Ballard, Edinburgh Army Squatty Sniper, age 24, a self-proclaimed feminist and protector of women. I do not like you. He fights with his trusty sniper rifle, Sergeant Isabella. Neige Le Petron, Edinburgh Army Squatty Sniper, age 16. She's young. A timid girl with confidence issues, she's easily flustered and blushes at the slightest provocation. Last member of our crew, Connor Doherty, Edinburgh Army Squatty Grenadier, age 30. Passionate and devoted to writing his book, but quick to make excuses for his lack of progress. It's a great description. Okay, everybody, that's our team. That's our squatties so far. We're going to be checking in regularly after every couple of maps. We'll just put updates up. We'll do these whenever we see that some people have updated bios, but hopefully that was a fun little way for us to get introduced to the squad a little bit. Let us know what you guys think about this bonus material. We're happy to produce more, and we'll see you guys next time at our next clinic.